Athena's blades. Ooh, they look nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. And of course we can't go back down. Tish. Either way, that's kind of a dick move by the gods. Like, you know, they just told Kratos they would forgive him. He was like, "Oh, so that means I can forget everything?"
Your battles are at an end, Kratos. Your journey is over. Take these steps to Olympus, and your place among the gods. Take these stairs, Kratos. They lead to your ultimate reward.
I mean, come on, how did they not realize? Ooh. Ooh! I really like. What is that? Man, this looks very gold. I wish they used the theme from Pandora's Box instead of this new one. That was just such a beautiful theme. I'm gonna save actually, and then I'm gonna take a look at those statues. This might take a while. Either way, you also get everything back. Athena's blades take the place of Blades of Chaos, but they are functionally the same. I mean, in God of War 2 and Fury, they actually gained their own identity with their own moveset. But more on that when we get to that game. Oh boy. Now, you could just go up there and end the game, but you can kill this thing. Well, not really kill, but you can destroy it. It might take a while though, and as far as I know, you actually cannot use Poseidon's Rage or anything. But there is a nice reward if you can do this. Yeah, this is gonna probably take a while, so I might actually speed it up. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, the hat's been destroyed. Now you can't even examine it. And why there's a lifeless looking statue of Ares, I don't know. You can also destroy the statue of Ares, which, like, you get something after you destroy both of them. It doesn't really do anything for the overall single-player campaign, but there is something real neat. Once again, I will cut ahead to destroying both of these things. It's gonna take a while. Nice! I believe that's like a phone number or something. And then you call it and Kratos will actually, in the phone call, show you around at the throne room. That's awesome. I love how they did that. That's really freaking cool. I think the phone number may not have expired, but I'm gonna actually link a video that shows that. PAL Player's got something cooler though that shows Kratos congratulating the player, and then David Jaffe, the director, coming in and being like, "Oh, Kratos, this is so good," and Kratos is like, "Who are you?" And then he actually kills David. And it's actually really cool in my opinion. I kind of wish we got that. I'll link again to that as well. Either way, let's take our rightful place on the throne.
And from that point forward, throughout the rest of time, whenever men rode forth to battle for good cause or for evil, they did so under the watchful eye of the man who had defeated a god. They were driven forward by Kratos, the mortal who had become the new god of war.
Oh yeah! Sweet! Another phone number. They give you a different message on other difficulties where they say, now beat the game on God mode. Secret message 1 unlocked. I'll save my progress gladly. And there we go. Well, let's look at the end credits. It's basically just a bunch of gameplay of developers playing. I think what they're using there is actually a maxed out Zeus's Fury. Zeus's Fury. I actually kind of wish that the gameplay was from the PS3 version in the God of War collection of what you're seeing now. But hey, I mean, it's an end credit sequence. Either way, this was really fun to go through again. I mean, really my only problem with the game is just how it's aged well, but it lacks a lot more compared to the sequels. And also, the Ares fight, I just hate how that second phase is. It's really dumb. The rest of the game isn't too hard though. There are just a few fights I don't like. I mean, again, I don't like this what the series has done after God of War 3, really. But you know, I still love this game, this series, and I still love Kratos as the protagonist. I actually need to get a few collectibles of Kratos to go in my room to go alongside all the other collectibles. You know, I have a bunch of Legend of Zelda collectibles. I have some Mario ones coming in, some General Nidhogg ones coming in. But you know, this is a great series you guys should check out. If you own a PS3, check it out. Check the God of War collection, and then the Someone's texting me again. If you do own a PS3, check this series out. Honestly, God of War 1, 2, and 3 at least, and you can also get the other PSP games, which are still worth a try. Ascension, it's mediocre. So much potential, but alas. Anyway, I actually heard this game, the God of War collection, came out recently on the Vita. I don't know how the Vita version stacks up, but I've heard it's actually surprisingly terrible. Like, there's a lot of faults and technical, which is weird because this is a PS3 port of PS2 games, and the Vita has been able to handle PS3 games. So why would I have a technical fault with a PS2 game? If I get a Vita, I might get it so I can have some stuff to plan to go, because that's my problem when I'm outside. Like, on card trips, I'll have nothing to do. And I also like having some of my favorite games on go. It's also cool that you do get if you buy on a Vita, I heard you do get the PS3 version for free. Or is it that PS3 version? Doesn't really apply to the God of War, to the original PS3 collection. But that's only because of how this came out long ago and the Vita came out like maybe 2 years ago. Either way, yeah, this is a great game, a great start to a great franchise. And I still like Kratos. I mean, if you can ignore the prequel games, you've got a great trilogy on your hands. I guess you could probably say the combat isn't that deep and it's too button-mashy, and that Kratos' personality is really black and white. But you know what? I still love this series. I still like how that also forms art of Kratos. And I actually think that they meant for this just to be a standalone game. But I think maybe at the end they probably decided maybe we should make a sequel at some point. And then we got God of War 2. Either way, after you beat the game, you unlock a bunch of stuff. Making of God of War... Oh god, do I have to do challenge to get everything? Probably not. You get everything, the secret message, the Easter egg message. I still don't know what the hell that does. I'll show up the additional costumes, actually. You have the regular default Kratos, you have Chef of War, which I think gives you more magic auras, but I think it cuts down some of your other stats. That's what most costumes do. Same thing with this scuba diving Kratos. Tycoonius. Dairy Bastard actually has infinite magic. It's a pretty interesting costume. I have to admit, it is kind of funny. Ares' armor actually doubles all Kratos' stat, making it arguably the best costume in the game. Most of the games usually have a armor or costume that doubles all Kratos' stats, and it usually is like armored. So This is probably the best one in the game. I think that they also changed Kratos' weapons as well. Like, he might use frying pans. He'll probably use scuba gear. He'll use briefcases. I don't know what he uses for Dairy Bastard, but I know there's actually art of Dairy Bastard. But just remember, you can't use them on very hard. Either way, I do actually want to upload videos of all of these. Now, Birth of the Beast, I believe, was used for Ghost of Sparta. This is a very base of it. Either way, I guess the other thing is show character graveyard. I do want to show up the bonus videos, just because I want to make this a complete Let's Play, and it's also kind of what I want to do with my channel from this point. But I'm gonna talk about that in an update video. Either way, thank you all very much for sticking through this Let's Play. I'm gonna make an update video on some stuff for the summer. I'll see you all for God of War 2 and Ratchet and Clank Going Commando.